Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is going to be an overall reading for my Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Keep in mind, I trust that when these messages find you, they find you at the right time, Gemini. All of my readings are timeless. Thank you guys so much for the support on my page so far. It's been like amazing to see. I kind of don't even believe it, but I'm gonna believe it because it's cool as fuck. And it's all because of you guys. Gemini, I feel you want a new beginning with someone or away from someone. We have the Lovers, this is on the split. We have the Knight of Pentacles on the split. So this tells me that you are moving forward with something very, very carefully, especially with the Nine of Wands reversed under that. You're moving forward very carefully, very diligently, very aware of why you're moving forward with it, how to move forward with it in the best way, how to take this plan of action to get your best result. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or this could just be straight up you, Gemini, with the Lovers, or just an aspect of yourself that you are trying to build on, refine, improve, you know. The Ace of Wands reversed right here, but I also do feel like this could be another person that, you know, they were just the new beginnings that you were hoping for with them, the things that you wanted to create with them, the dreams that you had with them did not pan out how you expected them to, because of who knows why. I'll pull cards, and now you're just moving in a new direction away from them with this Knight of Pentacles, you know. And it might be hard for you. Could have been something that you've been invested in for a long time, so it's hard to move away, and that's why you're moving at such a slow pace, you know, trying to break free of someone that you have been involved with for a long time. But it's like you see the bigger picture now. You see the bigger picture with the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Ace of Wands reversed. You see the bigger picture in the sense of what your future is, what it could be, what you want it to be. And you see that with these energies, you can't continue to build with them. You can't continue to try and make them like see things your way and try and get them to do the work. If they want to do the work on themselves or on the plans and goals that you guys have, they would do the work. It wouldn't have to be such a struggle to get them to do the work, you know? But that's just for some Geminis out there. Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, these people, they're not making you the happiest, you know? The happy days, that the honeymoon phase is over. Four of Cups reverse. You're starting to tune back in to spirit, or you're starting to feel a stronger connection with your spirit, with the world around you. There's been a missing piece. Something has just felt like it has been missing for so long, but now you're owning responsibility, taking accountability for your actions and the roles you've played in certain situations in the past, and you stepping up to that plate, that place in your life is now bringing these beginnings. Now spirit is really giving you these new beginnings, gifting you a new reality because you finally moved on or came to terms with what the old reality was. It might require a time period of healing from Gemini, you know, because when we're so invested in something and it's our wish fulfillment, this is the Four of Swords. With this Nine of Cups reversed, when we invest ourselves so deeply in someone or something and it ends up being like just not working, it's going to leave these feelings of disappointment, strong feelings of disappointment in ourselves, in the other people, in the just life in general. Will be disappointed because we wanted this thing so bad. So it might require you to take a time period of healing, you know, before this new beginning fully comes in. You might need to take a step back, analyze it, learn from it, let it be something that lets you grow instead of something that you hold on to bitterly, because your better days, your happy days, the shit you actually want and wish for, the abundance that you desire and crave is on the way, Gemini. You're seeing through the illusions. Moon reverse, Piscean energy. The better days are on the way because you're no longer lying to yourself, no longer lying to others, and you're not letting others lie to you because you're seeing the truth from the highest perspective about what energies were conflicting in the past for you, preventing you from being on the path you're supposed to be on, getting the things you want, the 10 of Pentacles that you wanted. You're seeing those now, and you're not involving with, or, you know, you're not exchanging energy with those anymore. Overall energy from my Gemini spirit. Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, that's perfect. Very, very understandable, Gemini. Could be dealing with another air sign. Knight of Swords reverse. Your overall energy is not taking action, not moving forward, not really involving yourself with people, places, and things that are just ultimately a waste of your time. You're not doing that anymore. You know, you're ready for new. You want those new beginnings. Like I was saying, you're ready for something different. Look, Emperor on the bottom. You're putting your foot down. You're putting your foot down in terms of self-respect, Gemini. You're not with the Emperor, 7 of Wands reverse, and the Ace of Swords. You're not wasting no time and energy in a state of having to fight for, you know, you're not putting up a fight to make people love you, you know? You're not trying to, you're done with this constant battle with the Knight of Swords reverse. You're done with the constant battle of trying to teach people how to love you. You tell them, you already told them, they knew where your boundaries were. They knew what it was. They wanted to put you in a position of having to be uncomfortable, and, you know, they wanted to put you in this position of making you feel like you always have to retell them. You don't have to do that, and I see you stopping doing that with this 7 of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords reverse. You're not wasting no more energy on shit you already said, on shit you already made clear, on boundaries you already made clear. If people are going to cross those, then they're going to get cut out, because your new beginnings are here with this Ace of Swords. This is breakthrough energy. This is success, victory, forward movement after you stop fucking trying to make people fit into your life where they don't fit. Sometimes the puzzle piece doesn't fit, and you just gotta let it be that, you know? You just have to. Your better days are here. They're on the way. But these old people, these old stories, these old lies, they can't come with you, Gemini. They can't. They just don't fit into the story, the narrative anymore. Even if it's an aspect of yourself, that version of you that would always make excuses, and, you know, you can't, that can't come with you into the successful days. You got to put in that work. You got to put in that work. You're being elevated. You're being seen. You're being acknowledged for all of the hard work you've done. You're being appreciated. You might be in the limelight, you know, for shit that you created, and you're going to be really happy about it. You might find another connection. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. But you're being elevated, Gemini, and you're doing it from a place of genuineness, authenticity. And I think you're just falling in love with what your reality is becoming. All right, energy for my Geminis. Ace of Wands, yeah, okay. Could be dealing with a Gemini, could be dealing with Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck, King of Swords reverse. We also have the 3 of Pentacles. So these people, these energies you are investing in, the reason that you're stopping doing all this is because they were trying to cloud your vision. They were telling you lies. They were making promises that they could not keep. They were not holding up their end of the bargain, Gemini. They were not holding up their end of the deal. And the reason that this Knight of Swords is in reverse is because you realized that they were not fulfilling their end of the deal, the energetic contract that you guys had. And with this being the lovers, this is like deeper than just an energetic contract. This is somebody that could possibly been a soulmate, that you were just tired of fucking disappointing you for doing the same shit over and over again, trying to deceive you, lie to you. It was a very self-serving energy. With the King of Swords reverse, a very self-serving energy, not looking out for all the other people involved. You know, And you just got fed up, so you stop. Start your reading out. We have the Ace of Wands. New ideas are here. New beginnings are here. New passion. New opportunities are being given to you, or you are being put in the position of those. You're being re-put on the path of alignment from spirit. The moment that you release this aspect of yourself with the Lovers in reverse, this person that is not for you, you know, the new beginnings can't come until you embody this Knight of Swords reverse energy and stop all further movement, all further investment in this energy, because it just doesn't align with you anymore. It doesn't understand you. It doesn't vibrate the way that you vibrate, Gemini. And with this snake on this card over here, it's like there's just, and the King of Swords reverse on the bottom, there's lies. There's sneaky energy involved in this. And that's why this new beginning comes to you, because karma comes, Gemini. Karma comes in deliverance of new abundance, new bliss for you, new opportunities, new happiness, new people, especially new people that are actually going to, you know, acknowledge you and appreciate you for the person that you are. To end your spread, we have the Queen of Wands reverse. So this is just, you know, for some Geminis, this is feeling out of place, feeling like not yourself, feeling as though this past connection has stripped you away or brought you farther away from the person that you used to remember when you look in the mirror or whatever. But for some Geminis, this is just them being, could be dealing with a fire sign, but this is just them being so fucking inauthentic, like just trying to portray the image of being this one thing, being this one person that is so confident and so, you know, sure of themselves and in alignment with the world around them, but not actually being that, you know? They're not actually that tapped in. That black cat is in reverse. It's hanging from the ceiling. They're not tapped in like that, you know? And they wanted to make you think that they were, though, because why? Yeah. Look, clarifying the Queen of Wands reverse, Eight of Swords. Look, they couldn't handle the truth. That's why they had to lie to you, Gemini. They were trying to put you in some sort of chain bondage. They were trying to keep you trapped and under their thumb by these lies they were telling about who they were and what they want. And, you know, they were trying to keep you here. They didn't want you to stop investing in them. But look, clarifying the Lovers, we have the Knight of Wands. Could definitely be dealing with another fire sign, or just a fire sign, sorry. But with the Knight of Wands, this tells me that you're taking action on removing this counterpart, this entity energy in your life that you thought once upon a time was exactly what you needed and like was for you and it was in alignment with you. But now after seeing the truth, after seeing the possibilities of what your new beginning could be once you remove this energy, you take action on it. And you do it very, very boldly. I feel like you do it in a way that you're just so happy to be removing the energy or you're so pissed off or so like there's so much emotion in how you remove this energy, I would say, you know, because you see they were trying to make you stray from who you are, make you forget who you are, the powerful being that you are, Gemini. They were trying to fucking do that to you. And that's why there's so much emotion surrounding the removal of this energy, because they were just, you know, I get it. They were trying to fucking lie to you. It's fucked up. Clarifying the Ace of Wands, we have the Page of Pentacles reverse. So this is you accepting, I feel like this is you being very, very specific in how you approach this new beginning, the things that you accept, the things that you decline, being very sure of yourself in terms of what you want the future to look like, you know, moving forward. This is an energy that You want to make sure, like, you have all of the details. You want to make sure you have all of the facts before moving forward with anything, you know, whether it's love, finances, job opportunities, you name it. You want to make sure that you're well versed in the things that you're saying yes and no to, you know, because you want this new beginning to be something that's going to last and have longevity attached to it, something that you can always fall back on, something that you can say is yours, you know, something that other people cannot take away from you. That's why you're being so careful about knowing what you're investing in. Get some oracle cards. Temper your criticism on the split, card 33. You know, it's not your fault that someone lied to you. It's not your fault that somebody wasn't being honest with you or being real with you, or it's not your fault. We can't control other people's actions. It's not your fault that they wanted to try and put you in this trapped energy, in this. No, that's not your fault, Gemini. So you got to forgive yourself for that. You know, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't criticize yourself too hard and get lost in those trains of thoughts, because at the end of the day, all it's doing is just making it harder for you to get out of this, you know, the blindfold, and feeling like you are stuck, but you're not stuck. Love your body. Yeah, Gemini, our body is our vessel. That is how we stay here. That is how we stay connected. It's very important to take care of it, because our body is also how we sense our intuition. Our intuition is heavily physical. Our body knows something, but like when we see something we don't like, we feel it, you know? When we see something we do like, we feel it, you know? Like we get excited, our heart starts beating. Like our body is highly divine, and we gotta take care of it, and we gotta appreciate it, and we gotta own it and accept it for what it is, you know? If there is something you don't like, that doesn't mean you gotta be criticizing yourself about it. It just means make whatever changes you need necessary to, you know, come into alignment with a version of you that can accept it. But you should just accept yourself for who you are, Gemini, because you are so beautiful and you're divine. Come on, Gemini. It's a yes. And that's over the Lover's reverse and the Knight of Wands. So yeah, take action on whatever the fuck that is, because that's got to go. Experience rebirth. Yeah, it's time for you to be reborn like a phoenix from the ashes, Gemini. It is your time to shine, to be in alignment with somebody that actually gets you, that actually loves you and tells you the truth and respects you and sees the beauty and divinity inside of you, Gemini. It's time for those days. So if you gotta move away and go over there for a little bit and go away from these people forever, so be it. So be it, Gemini. So be it. Transform anger. Yeah, and that's over the Queen of Wands reverse and the Eight of Swords. It's gonna, when you realize that they tried to do this to you, manipulate you, keep you in the dark about something, lie to you about who they were, it's gonna piss you off, Gemini. Once you like actually come to terms and accept that, it's gonna piss you off. But you need to let that anger transform you into a wiser version of yourself, you know, a more spiritually connected version of yourself. My ears ringing really freaking loud right now. Let that anger mean something, you know? Don't let it just be anger and then manifest into bitterness and hatred. Don't go down that path, Gemini. Use that anger, transmute it into something positive that the world can use, or that you can use for further development, you know? Let the pain transform you. Thank you, Gemini. Goodbye.